Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, The Purpose Nurse. I'm Jalen, if you have been on my channel before, but if it is your very first time, then I just want to say welcome. So, for those of you who don't know, I am in my second to last quarter before I graduate nursing school. I have been extremely busy. I'm in immersion, which is where I am doing my 2 to 3 12-hour shifts a week, and then I'm also working on a quality improvement project, and then I also have my master's paper as well. So it has been extremely busy, but I wanted to go ahead and film this video for you all, and this video is so appropriate for everything that's going on for me in this quarter right now. And today's video is going to be talking about time management, prioritization, and organization in nursing school. When you're in nursing school, you have so many tasks that you need to do, and there's so much information to learn and so much stuff to keep track of. You really have to have good time management, prioritization, and organization. And so I just wanted to make this video for individuals that are just beginning nursing school or just got accepted and are just kind of trying to figure out how to go about things and how to manage your time, stay organized, and how to prioritize. So before I get into the video, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I haven't filmed a video in a minute, but y'all already know. If y'all are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And once this video is over, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video and also hit the notification, the little bell, so that every time I post a new video, I have some new content, that you're notified so you can go ahead and watch it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is time management. So I am used to semesters. Semesters are longer, and currently I'm on the quarter system. The quarter system, you get 10 weeks, and it's basically half of what you get for the semester system. So quarter system is 3 months, and the semester system is 6 months. So it was really a shock for me when I started the program here at UCLA, because I was used to having more time to complete assignments. On the quarter system, you cannot play around. You really have to manage your time well. So some things that I did to improve my time management, and I honestly feel like your time management, prioritization, and organization, like, it's never going to be perfect, but as long as you're continuously striving to get better in each of those categories, you will be fine. So I manage my time based on what's due, when it's due, and how important it is. If I know that I have a skill that I have to perform and I have to perform that tomorrow, then time management wise, I need to manage my time accordingly to go ahead and practice that skill so that I can perform it the next day and pass it. In this program, when I first started, my first quarter, when we had our finals, I believe we had our finals back to back. It was kind of like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday situation. And I immediately was frustrated. I was nervous. I was like, how in the heck am I supposed to accurately and proficiently study for each of these tests if they're back to back? And the best way to approach tests when you have them back to back like that, you need to go in the order that you're going to take them. Although for these classes that you're in, you should be paying attention anyway, so by the time you take the test, you're literally just refreshing yourself on these concepts and literally just reviewing, going through, and really making sure that you have all the material down. But my method when it comes to having tests back to back, whether they're in the same day or whether they're the next day, I focus on what test is first. So if I have a pathophysiology test on Monday, a fundamentals test on Tuesday, physical assessment test on Wednesday, I go in that order and I focus on that patho test first, and I make sure that I'm studying the day before and the upcoming days up until the test, and I'm spending all my time on patho. I'm literally just focusing on patho. when the day comes for me to take that patho test, I take the test. Literally, once the test is over, I immediately move on to the next test that I have to start studying for. That's how I really feel like I was able to be successful when it comes to taking exams. And honestly, the more you take these tests, the more you're gonna get proficient in your test taking skills. I do suffer from test anxiety, so I do get nervous when I take tests, but for me, I found creating practice tests for myself, creating Quizlets for myself have been really, really good. So if you guys aren't familiar with Quizlet, they are basically online flashcards. So you can make a free account, and they also have other account levels where you can like pay a higher price to not have ads or things like that on your laptop when you're studying. But I love Quizlet. I've been using Quizlet since undergrad, and I probably have over 200, 300 Quizlets. I literally love it that much, and I swear by it. The amazing thing about Quizlet as well is that they have an app. So if you're at work, or if you're working out, or you're walking from class to home or vice versa, and you feel like you're just standing there or you're scrolling on Instagram, you can be studying. You can open up that app and you can start testing yourself. There have been numerous times where I've walked to class because I stay in guard housing. So I'll walk to class, and during that 10-minute, 12-minute walk, I'm literally on my phone. Instead of being on Instagram, I'm on my Quizlet, and I'm quizzing myself as I'm on the way to class. And I feel like it's a really great method. And again, I've been using Quizlet forever. And in my nursing program, you're learning things so quickly that you need to stay on top of it. So I like looking at my Quizlet every now and then, just opening up on my phone or flipping through it. I may not want to sit at my desk, so I can be in my bed and I can be on my phone and I can be studying. So it's really, really good. And then if you go ahead and get like the deluxe version of Quizlet and pay a little bit more money, you can do so much more things with it. But I really like the fact that they're flashcards. I like the fact that I can create practice tests on there. I can do fill in the blank. They literally have so much stuff, so I highly, highly recommend that to you. It's called Quizlet, Quizlet.com, Quizlet.com. Check it out. I think that you'll really, really love it, and you'll really benefit from it. So I kind of touched on prioritization in there with that time management part, so I'm not going to go over that again. But long story short, prioritize what's important. Look at your due dates. Get you a planner. Get you a planner. A planner is a must. Get your planner. Write down all of your entire assignments for the quarter. That's what I do. I literally, if it's not before the quarter starts, literally that first week, I make sure that I have my planner, and I make sure that I go through and I literally sit down at my desk or wherever I'm at, and I write down every single assignment that's due, because I don't want to forget anything, because literally it's so much stuff. And for those of you who don't know, my program at UCLA is a master's entry level program. So essentially I'm completing a BSN and an MSN at the same time. So our course load is a lot. It's a lot, and it can be very easy to miss assignments or miss labs or things like that. I know, because it's happened to me. I'm telling you. So getting that agenda, that planner, whatever it is, and writing down everything beforehand already gives you a head start. So as far as being organized, I literally just had kind of like a folder, but it's like one of the like accordion folders that you can get from like Staples or Office Depot, and it had like 6 or 7 little slots in it, and that's what I use to literally hold like all my papers, all my PowerPoints and things like that I would print out, and I'll put that in my backpack. And so that was just my one big folder, and I really liked it because it was stretchy and I could put almost anything in it. And so what I would do is after every quarter, I would go through these folders and see if there's anything that I needed or I wanted to keep. And if there was not anything that I needed or wanted to keep, then I would toss it out. Also on my laptop, I created folders for each quarter, because at the end of nursing school, you're gonna have to take your NCLEX. So it's gonna be really nice to go back through each of these folders for each of your quarters and your classes, and just refresh yourself in addition to whatever NCLEX preparation course that you're going to do. So that's something that I did, and I think that a couple of my classmates did that as well. And it's really smart because not only are you able to access these PowerPoints and things like that once you finish nursing school, you're able to pass them down to individuals that may be starting your program if they want to study a little bit beforehand or something like that. Now, professors do sometimes change their PowerPoints and things, but I really like it because I'm able to stay organized and I'm able to go back and look at my Med-Surg A notes, my Med-Surg B notes, my pediatric notes, my maternity notes, because everything is so together and organized. So I really love that idea, and I think it's something that if you all aren't doing, you should definitely try and implement it because it's not going to hurt you. It's literally making a folder, and you can already go ahead and make folders for quarters you haven't started yet. So once you make your folder, you can just open it up and then go ahead and create your folders within that folder for whatever coursework you have to do. So I already have my folder for winter 2020. When spring 2020 comes, I'm going to create another folder, and then I'm going to create folders within that folder for my specific classes that I'll be taking, which are public health, healthcare policy, and then independent study for my master's paper that I have to write. But that's it, you all. I hope this video was straight to the point for you. I really wanted to make this video because period in life is so important to have time management, try and be organized and just prioritize everything. And I know that that's something that I kind of struggled with when I started nursing school. I wasn't really sure where to start or how to go about it, but day by day I was able to navigate and figure out little things that worked for me and that are still working now. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and be purposed. Bye, you guys.